Short Q&A Session File 12 この英語の問いかけに答えてみましょう。Today we have 8 questions once again. 1. Which SNS do you use? どの SNS を使っていますか？ I have an account with Facebook, Instagram, and X, but recently I haven't accessed any of them at all. Yes, I use Facebook, but I don't think I've posted anything. I simply check what my friends are doing. 2. What do you think is the appropriate age for a child to have his or her first smartphone? 子供が初めてスマホを持つのに適切な年齢は何歳だと思いますか？ I don't think there's one single age that fits every child in every situation. Having said that, I think age 15 is a good starting point and you can go sooner or later depending on you and your child. Smartphone has a wide variety of functions, and if you look at it as a locator device, your child can carry it as early as age 8. And because it has a wide variety of functions, as I said, some sort of user restriction is absolutely necessary at that age. 3. What kind of items do you buy online? どういったものをネットで購入していますか？ I probably make about 80% of my purchases online. The better question is, what don't I buy on the internet? I still buy perishable items like milk, fruit, and vegetables at an actual store, but I do so only because it's more expensive to buy them online with the delivery charge. You know, it ultimately depends on the price. If it's cheaper on the internet, I'll buy it online. Otherwise, I go to a store with the best price. 4. When was the last time you drove a car? 最後に車を運転したのはいつですか？ I haven't driven a car since I moved to New York about 15 years ago, and I probably won't drive a car as long as I live in New York. Well, I drove a car today to go to work. Driving a car is a part of my daily routine. 5. What do you do to relax in your free time? 暇な時間には何をしてくつろいでいますか？ I just spend time on my couch at my house. Sometimes I'm reading a book, sometimes I'm watching a video, and sometimes I'm just dozing off. I don't do anything special to speak of. Nowadays I'm into listening to classical music. I don't know the names of the composers, except maybe Beethoven, but the music is really nice. It's hard to describe it in words, but it's soothing and relaxing. 6. What time do you usually leave your house to go to work? 普段仕事へ行くのに何時に家を出ていますか？ I leave my house at 7:30, drop off my kids at school, then go straight to the office. I end up arriving at the office at about 8:30, which is 30 minutes earlier than I need to be, but it can't be helped. As you know, I work as a freelance journalist, so I don't have a set schedule except every Friday when I leave my house at 9 o'clock to attend the press conference held at the governor's office. 7. What was the best thing that happened to you this year so far? 今年起きた出来事で最も良いことは何でしたか？ The company announced that I will be transferred to our Bangkok office this year, and this is fantastic because I have always wanted to live and work abroad. And Bangkok to me sounds very intriguing and stimulating. My first daughter was born earlier this year, and that has to be the best thing that has happened this year, although she will keep me up at night for a few more months. 8. What was the first music CD you purchased? 最初に買った CD は何でしたか？ It was Rocky IV movie soundtrack, And by the way, it was not a CD, it was a record album. That was Michael Jackson's Thriller. To this day, Thriller remains as the best-selling record album of all time. I had my dad download Ariana Grande. That was the first song I listened to on my smartphone. What's a CD anyway? And that's it for this video. Thanks again for joining us. See you again next time.